Born Free Phantom Territories by Rakumakwe, M1 student. A segregated school system produces children who, when they graduate with crippled minds. It is important to remind ourselves that the apartheid system was used effectively as a tool not only to reproduce and promote the values, cultural norms, and beliefs of an apartheid society, but also as an instrument to maintain and legitimize unequal social, economic, and political power relations. The archive is an exploration of the lounge as a living index, where memories that form an important part of our history are recorded, providing evidence of activities which occurred in the past. The archive tells a story, documents people and their identity, revealing how past experiences are accessible and, in some instances, performed. Research shows that there is still racial segregation in institutions of higher learning, that Black students' sense of social identity, which includes culture, heritage, language, and tradition, and consequently self-esteem and self-concepts, get altered in higher learning institutions, that the customs and practices of the Black community continue to be negated in institutions favoring white individuals, that there exists an inherited response to social spatial control, although the political regime was transformed into a democracy in 1994, and the pace of social change has been rapid. The inertia of spatial structures endures. The issue is not whether or not race is a key signifier of identity, or whether there is unfair discrimination on the basis of race. It is rather the absence of an adequate and an appropriate language to identify and argue through the issues, a strategy to effective interventions that will take us beyond the silence of race, allowing a sense of fluidity, a modus vivendi, where there is an absence of social hierarchy and the space is accessible to all. The project approaches traditional writing systems as a strategy to educate and instill belonging for the Black first-year child within the wide domain of architectural institutions. It is a language that is taught, not a language that must be inherently known. It will be a contributing factor to how we learn about space and building typologies, while simultaneously celebrating Black traditions of passing knowledge and information, orally through storytelling and visually through murals and gifts. It's an innovative convention to explore information through storytelling. Smanga, vuka, hamba yothenga amatamati ngifuna upheka manje. Smangelo's mom screams from the main house. Ish. Even staying in the back room doesn't stop my mom from sending me to buy her things. I stay in a small 3-bedroom house in Soweto with my mother and 3 younger siblings. Occasionally our father would come to visit. He stays in Rustenburg due to work.